Like, men get abused too. I have even heard, now I'm not going to put the person's business out there, but I've heard that women have drugged men to get them
well, they do it to basketball players and try to get them
get their sperm and stuff.
Yep. Yep.
I'm taking my kids and going to Africa.
Well, let me get what I'm
and
saying
I'm making sure you go.
I know
too.
There's parents on here right now. Some of your kids are gonna do some things that lack judgment, because we just lack judgment in our 20s. Wait, how was I? I was 19.
I don't know.
And I know that wasn't a wise decision. I was aware of it when I did it, but I was just, I don't know. But when you share it, say, hey, Mom, this was like, how old am I? 4 years ago? I just want to share it with you.
You act like that was so long ago.
You just said it was a long time ago. It was 3 years ago when I went to opera.
I didn't pop a Molly. I'm gonna just say that.
But
you know what? Let's rewind. That was a horrible rewind sound. I'm very happy that you felt comfortable enough to share that with me.
Yeah, I'm fearless.
Girl, don't you put
right now at this moment.
She did that because I'm on camera. I appreciate you sharing that with me, but I would suggest going forward that you use proper judgment the way that I raised you.
Mom, I don't do it anymore.
I understand that. But
I don't smoke anymore. I don't drink anymore, and I've never popped a pill since.
Did you pop one or two?
I actually popped half. I popped half of. It wasn't a pill. It was like a tab, and I took it with my friend. My friend dropped me off at home, and I just at home, just bouncing off the walls.
Yes, we did make bad choices, but I was shocked. Mike says, "Getting deep. We need to protect our young people, those who are vulnerable." Yes. Listen, I don't know what is going on with this hair. It's just doing a whole little cartwheel over here. But anyway, listen, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel unloved the reason why you popped that Molly?
I don't know. It was my birthday. And I was like,
It was that girl's birthday too.
Mom.
I'm sorry.
I was at home.
I don't care where you were. You don't be popping pills, child. You could have. What if you popped that pill and went crazy and then I don't have
This is why people don't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get off that. We'll talk offline about you popping pills.
No, I don't want to talk about it later. I felt safest here in front of everybody else.
The intern is over there laughing. Intern, I need my tea warmed, please. Okay, so let's get back to the top. Watch my intern come over here and warm it. Thank you, intern.
No, intern.
Yes,
there is a proper way to ask that.
Would you please warm? You're right. I'm sorry. I'm shaken up. I'm shook up. I'm shook up. Could you please warm that up for me? Togo says 2.0 pop the pill. Wait, hold on.
Togo, you'd have to go back. I'm not saying it again.
Pop the pill before what kind? Oh, no.
Nope.
Pam, it doesn't speak to your parenting. It was a bad choice, boo.
Thank you, Kenya.
Kenya, Pam, we all made some poor decisions. Young Dutch, just thank God she's okay now. Yes,
thank you, Kenya.
I'm very happy. And I have a beautiful, intelligent daughter, but that just took me. I was taken aback.
It's not like you didn't know that those days were rough. All those days, they were rough. But I'm a changed woman.
I'm happy.
Growth.
Yeah.
See, now I can say back then they did want me. Now I'm not doing.
Okay, let's get back to the topic. Okay, so one of the questions that I wanted to ask you guys, and you guys put your answer in the comment. I wanted to know, what is your actual take on the Atlanta nightclub footage that you've seen? What's your take on it? Do you feel what's your opinion on what happened? And I just want to see if you guys' perspective is similar to mine. Grab some scissors for that renegade piece in Pam's kitchen so the scratch.
Oh, Togo just tried it.
Togo, I know you're not talking about my show when I was on your show the other day and I felt like I needed to be baptized several times. Re-dipped and dipped again. Mochis, and I'm trying to read some of the comments. Thank you so much, Mochis, for coming in. Mochis says, 2.0, ask your mom, has she ever had one too many drinks?
Oh, God, I didn't actually. Because that spoke to my spirit. Unlock this phone, please.
What spoke to your spirit?
I want to ask it from my own voice. Mom, I need your undivided attention.
Who need to be shut down?
I need your undivided attention. Have you ever had one too many drinks and drove? And why would you put your life and other lives at risk? Have you?
What?
Have you?
Have I ever had too many drinks?
And why would you put, because I already know the answer. Why would you put your life and other lives at risk? Thank you for the clap back, Mochis. Appreciate it.
Get the clapping hands.
So I heard that when you clap, you can't hear anything that we're saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I have had one too many drinks, and it was bad judgment. But I have not done that anymore. Now, if I have too many drinks, I'm already stationed. So if I'm going to be impaired, I can just be impaired to my bed. But I don't plan on having any more too many drinks.
Well, how many times was that, Mom?
You try to be funny.
So how many times? Was it more than once?
Yes, I've had too much to drink more than once. That's why I have chosen to drink tea.
Well, I'm so glad that you have...
Thank you so much, intern.
I'm so glad that you have grown and you don't do that anymore.
Well, one time
That's how you do it, Mom.
Well, I'm the mom. You don't... How you going to coach me how to be a mom?
So you want me to tell you more stuff in the future. That's how you got to do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. Well, one time I had two. I'm going to, since Shanice expressed that she popped a Molly, I am going to tell
We don't got to say it. Just let it roll off your tongue. Just say,
okay.
Just say
something
else.
I had too much to drink one time, and it was on my birthday, and I was so visually impaired and mobily impaired that I woke up and I still had on my birthday outfit, and I don't even remember. You know, I remember in a dream what happened, but
was this your birthday?
Yes. Yeah, it was my birthday. Thank you, Keisha, for coming in. Robert, hi. How are you? It was.
We had a great night.
We did have a great night, and I was really cute, and but I was very, very intoxicated, and I don't ever want to be like. Wait, I was like that again one more time. I've only been like that one more time. Oh. I was out of town, and I don't want.
Where were you? What was this?
This is not part of the topic.
Oh, so we could just put all my.
I was in Miami. I mean, I was in a house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So my question is, do you think that her surroundings let her down? The young lady in the nightclub.
Well, you said yours already.
Yeah.
So I didn't want you to go on another rant.
I'm not.
Because I know
I'm not. I wanted to see what their take was.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Well, I want to express how I feel about it.
Okay.
I want to play devil's advocate and say the other side. I do think. See, the only thing with that is she was drugged. So in this situation, just so I can give a different perspective, because if you are drugged, there at that point, like you could not have seen that coming. You could have had your drink the entire time, and at some point you dancing to your song and someone just dip it in there. You have no idea. But there are other situations where you were saying if someone's too lit. Stuff like that, you have to always be aware of what your limit is and how long it's going to take you to get too lit to where you don't really know where you at and you can't control yourself, which is something that I experience a lot. That is up to you. That's not up to your surroundings. I think someone someone either on Spreaker or on Facebook Live said something about that. You're responsible for your own safety.
Yeah.
So if you don't put yourself in a situation where something could happen. Now, when you're drugged, that's completely different. That is not you at all. That is just someone just being evil and taking advantage of someone that's just trying to have a nice time. But when you put yourself in a situation and you get too lit and you don't know what's going on and someone takes advantage of you, just try to think back before, just think ahead and know, okay, it's my birthday and I want to have a great time and I know my limit is 7. Let me stop at 6.
7? Good Lord.
Well, if you do that often, your limit is going to keep, get further and further each time. Stop at 6 and just be as close to not being okay as you can, if that's your goal. But don't hit 7 if you know 7 is going to take you over and you ain't going to know what happened. You don't know where you at. You know who around you. You're not going to know how you got home. You're not going to know if you home. You're not going to know what's going on. So that is always important. Because at that point, if you get too drunk and let's say you heavy, how are your surroundings going to help you? You falling all down and all that type of stuff. So you got to take care of you first. I do agree that you should not go to the club with people that you don't really know like that. Just in case something happens, you need to know, okay, I got my cousin with me. I got my friend with me. I've known them for a long time. I know they're going to have my back. I know that they're going to stop me at drink 6 because they know drink 7 is going to put me over the limit. So that part of your surroundings, you can control that. But other than that, the other people at the club, they don't know you. They're not thinking about you. But the people in the video, if there were anyone that saw that, now that's off the chain. I don't know how anyone let that happen. But to speak on getting too lit, which was the other thing that you put out earlier. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Exactly. You gotta check yourself. So my thing is this. When I go, a lot of times when you go out though, you don't have any intentions on getting so wasted that you don't know what's going on.
Oh, contrary. Yes, people do.
Well, I don't have, I really, when I go out, I want to stay cute because sometimes you
like
drink
to get drunk.
Well, you need to stay at home if you're going to do that. And first of all, too much of anything is wrong.
Well, we all gluttonous.
But I have indulged in too much alcohol before, and I already know it makes you just stupid. It makes you really dumb. Yeah. Like you look dumb, you sound dumb. You don't, and me, I have a great memory when I drink. Even if I get too lit, I still know what's going on. But it's slow motion. So something can happen, and because you're going in slow motion, by the time you catch up, like it says, you're impaired. By the time you catch up with what happened, it's too late. Tay says, well, I've seen multiple videos and heard multiple sides and heard the story from the guy's side that's in the video and the side of the female who was recording on the other phone. Basically, the guy was saying he was trying to hold the girl up. That's not the truth. And the girl was acting to get back at her boyfriend. He said she was never raped. She even went to the hospital and took a rape kit. He said he was trying to hide and turn himself in. Now, I'm not saying it was right, but it's possible the guy was telling the truth. Even the girl who was right next to her said she asked if she was okay, right when she tapped her on the shoulder.
What do you do?
I didn't see that because I'm not sure.
I don't know if that's true or not because I still never even saw this video. But what do you do when, at what point do we stop? Because when something like this happens, you don't want to question the victim. You just want to be like, okay, well, he did it and that's wrong. In a lot of situations, people's futures are damaged because they'll say something and it may not be true. And at that point, because we don't ask questions, which a lot of times has saved people, but a lot of times it has damaged people's situations. But
I think I'm guilty at anytime a woman says something happened to her, mm-hmm. like that, I believe the woman. It's just me. I'm sorry. I just do because If that happened to me, I wouldn't want anyone trying to second guess or try to remember my character to figure out, well, that one time Pam was dancing provocatively and she had on a short dress. And so that probably ain't even